Have you encountered the ghost of a deceased pet? Stay tuned after this. What's up, Graysoreport? Happy Friday. The weekend is here. Well, almost here. I hope you guys have a lot planned this weekend. Hoping for good weather for some of y'all. I know we might be getting some rain here in SoCal, but I have this article that I would like to share with you. And it is, have you ever encountered the ghost of a deceased pet? It is from Psychological Today, so I believe it might give us a scientific view of it, but let's find out and check it out. Descriptions of encounters with the dead are found across human cultures and over historical time. According to YouGov survey, 41% of Americans believe ghosts are real and 19% say they have personally seen a ghost. Often these experiences involve deceased family members, but what about encounters with deceased pets? After all, most American pet owners consider their dogs and cats members of the family. Jen Golbeck, a Psychological Today blogger and computer science professor in the College of Information Studies at the University of Maryland, recently conducted the first systematic study of the paranormal experiences of bereaved pet lovers. The surprising results of her study were published in the journal Anthrozoos. Using social media, Golbeck solicited descriptions of supernatural experiences of owners of deceased dogs. While I'm skeptical about the ontological reality of ghosts, the subjective experiences of encountering the ghost of pets are real. Indeed, they may help dog lovers cope with the grief following the death of a pet. A study of canine apparitions. Golbeck was interested in the range of perceived encounters with deceased canine companions and their significance and meaning to dog owners. She posted a prompt on Twitter, now named X, or Twix as Bernadette calls it, and Instagram. If you have lost a dog, have you had an experience like seeing their ghost? Receiving a sign, did they communicate with you? She then developed a coding system to categorize the 544 responses. Intrigued by her study, I posted a similar message on Facebook. Within a couple of days, several dozens of my Facebook friends wrote to me about their experiences with lost pets. Types of human canine supernatural encounters. Golbeck found that these paranormal experiences fell into two categories: physical interactions and interpreted interactions. Physical interactions. In 315 cases, Golbeck's respondents experienced sensory encounters with canine apparitions. They heard ghostly sounds, they felt their dog's touch, and in rare cases, they saw their dead pet. The most common sensory experience, 37% of cases, involved hearing the dog a bark, the jingle or clunk of a collar, or the clicking of the dog's paws on the floor. Nearly half the physical sensory interactions occurred at night, and in 45 cases, the person felt the dog lying in bed next to them. One of my Facebook friends reported that in a dream, she felt her deceased dog lick her on the chin. This caused her to wake up, and then she said, "My chin was wet." Interpreter interpreted interactions. In two in oh my god, guys, I cannot read today. I apologize. In 264 cases, bereaved owners interpreted paranormal events as related to the spirit of the dog rather than direct visitations. These included dreams in which the dog appeared, ghostly activities such as a smoke detector going off for no apparent reason, and signs in nature interpreted as signals from the deceased dog. Example, a rainbow, a butterfly. Marge, for example, wrote, "After I lost my dear therapy dog Maria, I woke one night feeling her presence, and there was a depression on the bed, and the spot was super warm. I know in my heart she came to visit." Kathy said her lost pets will sometimes show me their name on a license plate or come to me via the song I often hear. Nan had a dream in which her dog, Manny, crawled out of her grave and spent the day with her. At the end of the day, she crawled back in her grave. Nan wrote, "I woke up and had a strong feeling she was actually with me." In some cases, interpreted interactions with the deceased dog involve a new pet the owner had acquired. One of my correspondents was having trouble bonding with the puppy, Bingo, she adopted after her beloved dog, Molly, had passed away. Then one night, Molly came to her in a dream, jumped in her bed, and told her it was okay to love Bingo. It worked. Thereafter, Molly told me I bonded with Bingo. What do encounters with deceased pets mean to their owners? 134 of Goldbeck's respondents wrote about the personal meaning of their encounters with lost pets. In a few cases, 9%, these experiences fell in the category of mixed to sad. They were spooky, bittersweet, and even heartbreaking. I've been dreaming about her. It felt like I had my heart. It felt like I had my heart broken every morning. The good news is that the vast majority of ghost visitations, 75%, fell into the positive category. They provided grieving owners comfort or reassurance. The visits were viewed as a form of protection or a gift. Take the experience of Amelia, who wrote to me, my buff mastiff mix, Alpha, only had 3 legs. He had lost a leg to bone cancer. He came back to me the morning after he passed, and he had all 4 legs again. When I woke that morning, he, like always, was face to face with me on my pillow. I reached up and stroked his cheek, and yes, I felt him. I blinked, and then he was gone. So I knew he was finally all right, whole again, without pain. 16% of supernatural encounters were interpreted by dog owners as messages. Pilly Blanchy, the daughter of John Pilly, whose famous border collie, Chaser, learned over 1,000 English words, contacted me about an experience she had. Chaser died in 2019, and Pilly was devastated. After knowing the press of Chaser's death, a white moth appeared at her window. She wrote, I knew it was Chaser saying goodbye, and she had arrived safely for her next journey. The healing powers of the ghost of lost dogs. In our culture, ghosts generally get a bad rap. They are scary, a sign of guilt, a sign of psychopathy. Goldbeck, in contrast, argues that encountering the apparitions of dead pets can be psychologically healthy, that they are manifestations of continuing bonds and are almost always positive experiences, she wrote. A seemingly magical visit by the ghost of a beloved lost dog offers a feeling of the magical, the special, and a signifier of the importance of the relationship. I agree, and I expect that paranormal experiences with beloved deceased pets while rarely talked about or studied, may be surprisingly common. Guys, what is your comment? Or how do you feel about this? Comment below. I do believe that our pets can come and visit us just like our humor human counterparts can come and visit us. I do believe I mean I've never had like the experiences where the ghost would push some open doors or open windows or move things around, or you hear noises. But I've had dreams because I have lost both my parents, so I've had dreams of my parents, and I always took that as them letting me know that they're okay. And I do believe that the same with lost pets. Uh I've had I lost a cat years ago. His name was Travis and he was black. And when I was closing the door to my room, I could have sworn I've seen him. So I do believe that this can happen. I do believe it is a healing process. And I do believe that it does give us healing. Just knowing that our loved one, including our pets, uh, is okay, can give us a sense of peace. I know it is hard no matter what, losing someone, even losing a pet that you're very connected to, because I know a lot of people out there, their pets are their family members. It could even be their son or daughter. But knowing that you may have some connection with them in the afterlife can give you peace. And I do truly believe that. I do truly believe that our lost pets that we have lost can visit us and bring us peace, and in some ways be our guardian angel. With that said, again, guys, what are your thoughts on that? Comment below. And as always, I do go live every Monday, Saturday, and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you would like to catch us live, I do talk about all things spooky And if you have been following me for a while, I do hide a skeleton duck, which is pictured in the right hand corner here. He is somewhere in this background. Again, if you find him, let me know where he is and comment below. And guys, I will see you on the next one. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Stay spooky.